that's when the alligators attack it.
Oh.
Just so you know, a crummy attitude doesn't mean I'm giving you food. I can't wait to be a father. Seriously.
Oh my gosh.
Yo, can you believe they actually like this stuff?
They stay in the same hotel we are.
Okay, so watch. Watch the ground. I'm going to throw right in that empty spot. So when did they react to the food? When I hit the ground, because it made sound. So if I throw the food in the water, much bigger reaction, because water is loud and obnoxious, like those dang airboats. Right on cue. Now, alligators hunt more with their eyes or with their ears? Tell me. I'm sorry, I can't hear you. What's that? Very good. Alligators do hunt with their ears almost entirely. Cute little spazzes. Now, do they react more on land or in the water? What was that? In the water. Remember, because they hunt with their hearing. So that's where they do almost all of their hunting exclusively in the water. Can I help you with something? Seems like you need something from me. Just my soul? Is that it? That's not much. I can part with that. Now, for those of you that just got here, please go ahead and find a seat. We just got started. So anyway, the alligators hunt with their hearing, and that's why they hunt almost exclusively in the water. All right, yeah, please don't throw rocks at the gators, bud. Now, if you notice that one that's darker over there, it's actually the color of all these alligators. That one's just very clean. Okay? The rest of these are caked in mud. Come here, Patience. 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 Good girl. She's so cute. And that one's so grumpy and doesn't understand why I'm not feeding it. Now this one actually has a name too. Champion. Good boy. Okay? Now I want you to know, just because some of them know their names, does that mean that they love me? No. These animals are not dogs. People are like, oh my god, it's a good little doggy. Look at that doggy. It's like, what the heck are you talking about? These animals, I mean, not to say that they eat dogs, but they're certainly not like them. Now, alligators in the wild and in captivity only burn about 250 calories a week.
Wow.
Yeah, that's nothing. For those of you that don't count calories, it's the equivalent of a cheese Danish at Starbucks. Okay? All right. So the alligators burn off that much food a week, even when they're huge, like some of the alligators you see in front of you. So that's why they don't attack and kill people unless people do something stupid. Very good. Oh my God, you took the words right out of my mouth. So let's show you an example of something stupid. That's what you came here to see, isn't it? Alright. I'm going to turn off the speaker so this alligator can hear where I'm coming from, and he's going to come up for his name. I'm going to come up and feed him, and then I'm going to rub him on the nose with my hand. Hopefully he won't tear it off.
Ballistic. Ballistic, come here.
Wow.
Other side, dummy. Oh, he's just got a big head. You guys, give him a big round of applause. Good boy. See how nice he is?
Yeah.
By the way, guys, don't feel bad when I say things like dummy or idiot. That's how I talk about myself. So maybe it's just more about me than the animal. Don't feel bad for him. He's okay. His self-esteem is intact. And anyway, so the alligators can be sweet. Like that. He's a sweet alligator. Patience is a sweet alligator. Champion's a sweet alligator. Chunky, on the other hand, is a psychopath. They're just like people. Most of them are chill. Some of them are wicked insane. Okay? Now there's people out there that do belong in prison. Okay? Do most of us belong there?
No.
Probably not. I don't know for a fact, but I'll say probably not. Most people, if you go and give them a hug, are they going to kill you? Probably not. They'll give you a hug back, even if they don't know you. All right? Maybe not in Miami, but, you know, in normal parts of the United States. So anyway, the alligators, they're pretty chill. And they don't kill people unless you make it easy for them. So how do you not get killed by an alligator? Don't make it easy for them. Don't touch them. Don't throw food at them, and don't splash in their water. Let's see another example of that. replay.
Without a doubt, a very impressive animal. Now, how do we feed them all? I think somebody asked that. Yes. So, the alligators only eat every 2 weeks. That's how often they actually start to, like, you know, if you guys haven't eaten for like 6 hours, like say you're at work and you just like, you skip lunch and you've been working your body and you're like, damn, I'm hungry. Okay? They feel that every 2 weeks. Okay? Now they'll eat snacks throughout, little snacks for our shows, but their actual feeding is done with a forklift. We'll dump about 700 pounds of beef, chicken, pork, and rats especially, right there at the edge of the water. All the gators will come up, the biggest ones first. They'll take one mouthful and swim away. Okay? Or a couple of little bites and swim away. And then the smaller ones will come up and grab a couple mouthfuls and swim away. They'll digest that food for about a week or so. Sit still, bask in the sun, digest that food slowly. They'll dissolve the bones, everything except for hair, scales, and feathers. So that's why sometimes they'll eat little rocks on the floor to grind that up. And if they have if they have a rock in their stomach and they want to get rid of it, they eat another rock, and they have special muscles that can grind them together into a paste and they poop it right out. Isn't that cool? That's awesome. Okay? So, alligators have been around since about 100 million years before the first dinosaurs. Did you guys hear that? 100 million years before the first dinosaurs is a common ancestor of alligators and crocs. Now, it wasn't a gator and it wasn't a croc yet, but their common ancestor that they came from was around long before the dinosaurs. It was called Herpetosuchus. Suchus is Latin for croc. Herpeto, I'm not sure what that stands for. I'm sure I can look it up. But anyway, it was 9 feet long and had a head the shape of a horse, but it was an alligator head. And it was a land hunter. These are aquatic predators. Where they do most of their chasing and killing? In the water. That's so badass. Sorry guys. I'm just so passionate about this stuff. It's so cool. But anyway, so this animal was hiding behind bushes and trees and killing stuff about 30 yards off. Okay? The design of the animal's body was very similar to the ones today, so the scientists have concluded it had a similar slow metabolism, short burst of incredible power. Okay, so it was about this tall at the shoulder, 9 feet long, and can run very, very quickly at short distances. It was basically like a tiger, but it was a crocodile. Okay, very interesting animal. I'm so glad they're not around today. Now, what I do want you to know is that even though these animals are incredibly powerful, they really are pretty mellow. You can have 1,000 alligators behind your house in a lake, and they'll never attack anybody until you jump on top of one, basically, or splash in the water next to it, right? Now, do you guys know why they hold their mouth open like that? A lot of people ask me. They're not hyperventilating, they're not panting like a dog, or like me after a 5K, if I ever do one once a year, okay? So the alligators hold their mouth open on a nice, dry, windy day like today because it kills the bacteria in their mouth. You see, when they bite each other on their heads don't get hurt. Their teeth break off. That's how strong their skull is. They have almost no skin on their face. You see Chunky's head? He's all torn up on the side here. Under that skin, it's like thinner than a potato chip, and that's a skull right there. And it's the skin's gonna get replaced by tomorrow. So the alligators are built for this type of lifestyle. Then they can, like I said, when their teeth break off, they grow them back what? In 2 days. Very cool stuff. Patience. No jumping. Cutie pie. Ew, swallow your food. You see that? Look at that mouth. Ew. You guys saw that rat? Disgusting. Okay, so we have one piece of food left. First, I have a question for you. Who would like to ask me a question about these beautiful animals? Please raise your hand and I'll get to you right away. They're very interesting, and there's lots I haven't talked about because the show is only about 10 or 12 minutes. Yes, sir.
Prehistoric animals have a lot longer legs and
Yes.
a lot longer tail.
A lot longer legs, and the tail is a lot longer and thinner.
Okay.
Kind of like that of a cheetah.
So when you're saying they're 9 foot long,
9 feet long from the snout to the tail.
So, but their shoulders at this high.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure an alligator. They must have quite a big body.
Yeah, so the body was actually quite small and round like it is now. It's just the arms and legs were ridiculously long,
Okay.
almost like a horse, like a
I
small
got
horse.
you. I got you.
Yeah, no, if you guys look up Herpetosuchus, it's creepy as all heck. But yeah, it's very interesting. Yeah, absolutely. Yes, you had a question? No? Okay. Anybody else? Yes. Good. Okay, the so the alligators, they rely on the coast for a lot. Okay? And so that's just, yeah. So he gets such a fair. Okay, guys, give yourself a quick round of applause. Yes, you had a question? So when we dump the food in there, they're all eating from the pile. If you see any alligators out by themselves, we'll throw them a piece. But yeah, folks, I wanted to thank you for asking those questions and engaging with the show. That takes a lot of guts, and alligators, they love guts. So, on the count of 3, we're going to call this in the air. We're going to do engagement. So you don't have to go to the center to have fun. Alright? Call it heads and tails. On the count of 3, ready? 1, 2,
So an alligator can actually hold their breath for about 5 hours. When they're this big, he's about 9 feet long, weighs about 320 pounds. He's got a female, she's not in here today. She's on the road doing a show with my boss. She's a little smaller, a little more feisty. But she's a lot lighter, so I can pick her up and carry her around. I wish you guys could have seen that. But I'm going to pull this guy out, we're going to use him for your show. Now, the way you can tell this is a male is that he's not really paying attention.
That's good. You're not paying attention.
There you go, baby. If you don't know, you'll find out. Now,
You weren't paying attention.
so the male, the way you can tell is he's got a long snout, he's got a very long tail, and he's got huge spikes on the back of his neck. Now, do you guys know alligators can actually run 30 miles an hour?
Yes.
Humans can run a 5K. How many of us do that all the time? You guys are not that I'm pulling his mouth open. It's that my fingertips feel like raw meat because they are, and that texture makes them want to eat. You see, their vision's not very good. Their hearing's good, and their sense of touch is really, really sensitive. All around the face, they can feel without even seeing something, whether it's food, another alligator, or a rock or a log. And underwater in the swamp, that's very helpful for hunting. So if they bump into a fish, they get it right away. Now, I'm going to go ahead and touch down here. So this is called the face-off. It's funny. It is funny. If you guys enjoyed the show on your way out, feel free to show your appreciation right over there. I greatly appreciate you guys. Here we go. Have your cameras ready. This is just a balancing act.
Woo!
Thank you! Just kidding. Guys, big round of applause for the alligator. Hang on. We're going to bring out an alligator for you to hold. You already paid for it. If you hold it like this, he's not going to like that. You got to hold it upright. That keeps him calm. Why? Because that's how they swim in the water. It's very natural. Smile. Give him a kiss. One for the rope. Pass it to the next person. See how fast that was? Don't be sitting there. Oh my God! Look at every little piece. Who wants to go first, guys? Come on up, sir. Come on up, guys. Give him a big hand, huh? Turn around, smile really big. Show how much you caught. All right, guys, come on up. Get her over here. When you're done, brother, pass it to the next person that comes up. Guys, show us over. Come on up, grab your gator.
Good job, bud. Yeah, didn't he feel like really soft though underneath his belly?
Everybody cuddling with Steve.
What do you expect?
He's moving.
Ready?
ഇങ്ങനെ വെച്ചാൽ മതി വീട് എങ്ങനെ നമ്മൾ കാണിച്ചല്ലോ കഴുത്ത് കാണിച്ചല്ലോ വെച്ച് അവന് കഴുത്ത് വേദന എടുക്കുന്നതാണ് അങ്ങനെ വെച്ചാൽ
അപ്പൊ കുട്ടി ഹൈ
Left, it's standing on the shore. Don't be afraid to stand up if you can't see. He's right here on the left side. Big green lizard. Now this is a female green iguana. It's almost fully grown. It's probably around 20 years old. Yeah, they usually live to be about 30. Oh wow. And we should be safe here. They can only spit venom about 2 feet. That big one on the right, that's a real plastic alligator. We call him Mick. It stands for Made in China. Ready to stand up. Right out in front of the boat. Oh man, he looks hungry. You know their favorite color is blue. Don't worry, if he jumps in the boat, he can't get me. I'm too high.
Oh, thank God for that one.
Those are nocturnal animals. They very rarely come out in the daytime.
Leave me alone.
All right, the mass party's coming up next. Do you want a wild ride or an easy? I'm good.